Now let's look at an aspect of IAS 16, revaluation reserve and revaluation differences. Rule number 1. Revaluation reserve cannot be negative. Rule number 2. Any amount treated in the revaluation reserve account must be shown as other comprehensive income. Rule number 3. All revaluation differences, whether gains or losses, must be treated in the revaluation reserve account. But there is an exception to the third rule. Because the revaluation reserve cannot be negative, whenever there is a revaluation loss which is more than the balance in the revaluation reserve for that class of asset, that additional loss must be taken to profit or loss account. So assuming the reserve account has a balance of 20, but you have a revaluation loss of 30, then the revaluation reserve will take only 20 and the remaining 10 loss will be taken to the profit or loss account. Subsequently, if there is a revaluation gain, it must be taken to the profit or loss account to reverse the previous revaluation loss treated in the profit or loss account. Why? Because taking it to the profit or loss account was temporary, because the reserve account could not be what? Negative. So any subsequent gain must go to the P&L account to reverse the previous loss before any remaining gain is taken to the revaluation reserve account. Still remember the rule number 2, that any amount that hits the revaluation reserve account must be shown as other comprehensive income. These are just the simple rules regarding revaluation reserve and revaluation differences under IAS 16. This is proudly sponsored by One Touch Professional School, and I'm your humble servant, Robert Amponsa Gordo. Be a chartered accountant and be a business leader. Bye-bye.